Welcome to part 17 of Pokémon FireRed, and I think we go into the Team Rocket base in this part. And yeah, shopping. Yeah, go shopping first.
Yeah, probably the best.
Because you know you need to get that wall ball.
One of the best parts of each Pokemon game, the big shop. But then they removed that in Gen 6.
Well, it's boring keep walking up and down stairs.
Yeah, but now you have to go around a city where you don't know where anything is.
Yeah. So one of the flaws I have with X and Y is I find that the towns and cities and that, they aren't particularly memorable outside of a few.
I thought they were all
Did he say he's
pretty
going to
good.
trade his Kangaskhan for Haunter?
No,
He's
he
getting
said,
ripped off there.
no, he said that when he traded it, it changed.
Oh yeah, so it's going on about like the trading evolutions.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, what you said about the water, in this you don't actually give them water, you have to get like a tea item from the house that you get Eevee in. So
What, to get to the guard?
Yeah, get
there's-
past the gates.
I think there's two ways of doing it though. You can
No,
get the water in it
It
and
was
then give it
water
to...
in Gen 1 and they
Yeah.
changed it to a tea thing in this
Oh,
game.
in this.
Yeah, which actually really threw me off the first time I played it because like I didn't click onto that at all. Like,
Yeah.
I played red, blue, and yellow multiple times before, and so like it was
Yeah,
natural path. Like,
yeah, of
to,
getting the water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're like, what the hell?
yeah, like what's going on here? And it was one of them cases where you got to remember, like back then we didn't kind of have the same instinct to just go and Google whatever. Screwed
Yeah.
up. Like there were guides online and that, but it weren't kind of in your natural instinct. So like, it was a case of let's talk to everyone and see what happens.
Especially
Right.
that you're like 5 or 6 at a time.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, this game was quite a bit later, wasn't it? But
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it was about 10 then.
I don't know.
The
People
casino
stopped
was
buying-
removed
What year did this come out
after
again?
Gen 4.
What was that?
What year is 05 for English?
I think so. Like Ruby and Sapphire, I think were 03, so this would have been a little while after that. So 05
In
sounds
Japan,
about
this
right.
comes out. This came out in 2004, I believe.
Yeah.
The-
It took them nearly 20 years to work out how to do a worldwide launch.
Yeah, the casino was removed after Gen 4.
Casinos are never liked.
No, they changed. I know there was a bit of a stink about in Heart Gold and Soul Silver. They took away the casino and that was.
Yeah, which is
I
annoying.
think that was a new censorship law in Germany that passed that you weren't allowed to show any
Gambling.
sort of gambling in
Yeah.
like kids' games and that. And
They censor everything in Germany and
Yeah.
Australia.
I think they've got really strict sort of laws and.
Yeah.
Basically, they want to save production time, so they don't want to have to go and make a separate version of the game for every single region.
Yeah.
So they might as well just take it out, save themselves some hassle, mightn't they?
So it was good to go there and like get a Dratini or Porygon, but at least you can catch them in the wild.
Yeah, Chainee you can, Porygon
Yeah,
you can't.
Porygon you can't. How do you even get that now?
I don't know, I think there's... I don't know, I think... Well, technically you can still trade up the one from this game. It involves a lot of shifting systems around, but you can do it. What I want, and I've said this a lot, but it's what I really want the next Pokemon game to be. I want a sequel to Colosseum XD. Because that, as well as being like a different take on the Pokemon series, it also kind of, with the Shadow concept, it let you get hold of Pokemon that otherwise would be a lot of hassle to do it, to get. So, like,
Especially in time, which you can get in Mount
Battle.
Mount Battle, yeah.
Oh,
They got add all 3 of the legendary dogs in that game, which was great.
one
Nothing
of-
there.
One of the theories brought up was that in X and Y there's like this item that you get basically saying that it's from a far off region and it's not from Kanto and that. So people start saying like maybe it's from the Ore region.
Yeah. How are you meant to pronounce that, by the way?
I
The
don't-
Ore region.
Ore region.
I'm gonna go a bit posh and go Ore.
Ore region.
Yes, this is in the wonderful world of Ore.
It sounds like a gay way to say hooray.
No, it just sounds kind of like, pretentious rich person. Like, you get rich people who try and hide their wealth just like to be civil and that to other people, and then you get rich people who,
It was nice.
I'm better off than you, I'm going to make a point of this make a point of proving this in every way possible. Anyway, spinning puzzles.
Love them.
They are great. What am I doing? Oh, items.
Yeah.
I can't remember how long this took me.
Probably. I don't know, it's not that. It's quite alright, isn't it?
The Team
10 parts later.
Team Rocket bass music.
I don't know. It's quite difficult.
This was a good theme when it wasn't played on the GBA. I hate the Game Boy
The only
Advance
time
sound.
I was really stuck, like with puzzles, was in South Code with the teleporting. When in fact, what was easy about it was like you beat a Team Rocket Gun, I think. You go on the teleportation panel and you come back out of it, and you can go the way back and get to the Master Ball. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what I mean.
Yeah.
I haven't recorded up that far yet, so
That
that
far,
is going to be a
yeah.
bitch when we get to it.
Yeah.
I think the main agreement we can have is that X and Y definitely improved on the previous Pokemon games by the fact that you can sit on benches.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Like, I saw that trailer and I put my pre-order in
Yeah.
right at that minute.
Yeah.
But then they said that 3D wasn't in every part of the game, so I cancelled it. But then I thought about benches again, so I reordered.
No. In all honesty, at that point when I saw that there was very little 3D use, I thought, thank Christ for that.
There's no 3D in the overworld, yeah.
Some sections.
points there are, sometimes in caves and
I saw it in cave where you can zoom up right close to your guy and you're walking through a cave.
well,
It's
actually,
quite
that's just one cave.
cool. Yeah.
Yeah, that's in
Glitter.
Cave. Yeah, Glitter.
I think.
I know there's Mawals and Kangas cans there.
Oh, Mega Kangaskhan's
Well,
the
there's
baby,
now
isn't
one.
it?
Yeah, that is brilliant.
I have to make a point of getting them out well.
Over at Campfield, we've wanted to use Kangaskid for a long time. Now it's technically there. Oh, there we go. I think I'm lost.
I'm so obsessed with like decimating the champion of that region, mate. It's so easy.
I think
That was very easy.
Yeah, I'm so glad that they brought in that experience share. Like,
She's
that,
kind of a weak character though, because she doesn't really have a personality,
yeah.
if none at all. Like,
Well, that's because it's
just-
the champion thing. You got to remember that was kind of the same with Cynthia in Gen
Yeah.
4.
I thought
He
she
says
was
she's
actually
got
pretty good.
She was good in the anime, but in the game itself, she didn't.
Yeah.
She was just sort of there, wasn't she?
Well, a stock character.
So
Well,
she was
not
at-
necessarily that, but she just did not much. Like
Yeah.
she turned up at like the lake event and that, and then I think she
She basically turned up when everything was done and dusted.
She did provide somewhat of a challenge as a champion, though, at least.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because
but-
I actually had some trouble defeating her.
See, I think the problem that I had with Cynthia is like, fair enough, I did get the game quite a bit early and I saw some like legs and that beforehand anyway, but with Cynthia, she plays that part where she's just enough to qualify for like champion in the main game, isn't she? Like, you're playing through the main game and like, especially after Lance in Gen 2 where he had the same sort of screen time beforehand, and like, you're playing through the game and you think, oh right, this one's the champion then.
With Alice's champion though, the impression I get is she's confused and she doesn't know where she's at. She's like, oh, I'll fight you at some point.
Yeah,
That's the impression I get.
At first, I was just thinking she's one of those typical characters, but as she kept repeating herself, I was just like, my god, she's the champion.
Yeah, no,
It's
that.
one of these where they were trying to make the character come across as
It
really
always-
mysterious, but that doesn't work when you've only got text. If you think of any of these characters,
They always do it. They always show the champion in game before you face them.
but if you think of all these characters in other things that come across like really well as like mysterious sorts and that, they've always got some sort of voice acting or something, and it's more through the like what do you call it, like body language and their tone of voice and that does it. It's not what they're saying itself.
Yeah.
Lysander, though. My god, how blatantly obvious was it that he's Team Flare's leader? He's got big red hair and constantly going on about a beautiful world. There's no connections there. I don't...
How can you trust?
He resembles like a lion, doesn't he? Like,
Yeah. How can you trust a guy who looks like Dakin from Colosseum?
he does look awesome, though.
Yeah, he's got probably the best battle theme. I think it may be tied with the gym leader one. So like, the gym leader's proper sweet rave party.
And I don't quite understand why he had cameras on his back at the end.
I don't know.
It looked awesome, but what was the point?
What the sense make?
It's just like this thing.
Anyway, speaking of evil leaders,
Giovanni.
it's the only Italian
Are
character
you-
in the game.
Yeah. Are you my daddy? No, go away.
yeah, Giovanni, he's your stereotypical gang leader, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's like a stereotypical sort of boss as well.
He's still pretty good though.
I like the fact though in Origins they do give him quite a bit of a personality.
I haven't watched that. Yeah, I'm waiting for the dub on
You
that.
haven't watched Origins?
It's
I'm
out
waiting
on
for
the
it.
15th.
Yeah, I want to watch that.
There's
dub.
only 5 episodes, isn't there?
I think so, something like that. Not
Four.
many.
4.
Four,
Yeah,
I like watching it in Japanese. It's got
Yeah, I prefer watching anime in Japanese than English because it seems
I
like
decide-
they sound like robots when they speak in like the
They
American
sound cool in
accent.
Japanese.
I decided to
It's
watch.
like when I'm watching Bleach, you're like, "Hello, we must do this," and it doesn't
I
seem
think
like.
it depends on the quality of the dub because,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
what we're thinking of, things like Pokemon, like Yu-Gi-Oh, and sort of ones that are over here are primarily targeted towards kids. They're put together with,
Yeah.
like, they're changed in ways to make them sell to kids. But if you watch like a proper anime series, like
I think Yu-Gi-Oh, I know it's for kids, but it's pretty dark. Like, some of
it is pretty
kids.
dark, but
Yeah.
it's got that sort of appeal over here, and it
Yeah.
a lot of kids watch it. We
Yeah.
think things like properly well dubbed anime over here. I've been watching Future Diary, or Miraniki as it was called in Japanese, but that is a bloody good dub. They've left in like everything, like, and the voice acting's really good, and so it's more a case of certain dub companies not putting effort in as opposed to this, like, the language itself.
Yeah, that's just me though. I know you sound bad and all that, but I do like when I speak in Japanese because they speak really fast and it sounds like angry. Like
It sounds
sound-
cool, innit?
it does sound cool.
Yeah, Japanese
Especially
does sound
people
like a
like
really cool language.
Yeah.
And it's got that
I
sort
would
of flow
like
to
to
it.
learn
It's
it,
like
yeah.
a rhythmic flow.
Oh, Giovanni
No,
lost.
konnichiwa, arigato. Arigato is thank you.
Yeah, Arigato is like the one word
Arigato.
everyone learns. So.
Yeah.
He vanished.
Konnichiwa.
He reminds me of Mr. Opowers from X and Y. Have
Oh,
you
the
come
guy from the
across him?
hotel rooms, yeah.
Yes.
I'm not being
Yeah.
funny.
Let's get bonding.
The impression I get of him is a bit shady. I won't really go much into
There was
detail,
this
but
brilliant little comic strip that I saw. It's like he's with Serena, the female character. He's like, alright, let's get bonding. And then afterwards, he's leaving the room and she's just got a bra and all just on the shoulder. And she's like, I feel dirty.
She's meant to be like 10. Well, actually,
I think they're teenagers.
I think they've
but,
aged them up quite a bit
oh,
now.
yeah, she's like 10 in the anime though.
yeah.
In anime,
Yeah, her anime looks a lot like
I
cooler.
haven't watched
than-
too much. Is it about 6 episodes in?
No, they've only
Yeah.
done like 2 episodes so far that they've
Yeah.
dubbed.
English dub. Yeah.
Yeah,
And now they're carrying on
What,
with dubbing
how many
the
in like
rest.
Japanese?
I think there's
Uh,
about 6 or 7 at this
yeah.
time of recording. Remember, this won't be uploaded for a few weeks yet, so we could be spouting basic bullshit right now. Yeah, so
Same about the Origins release. It'd probably be released
Yeah,
by
it
the
probably
time
will
this
be.
is out.
Yeah, because like the way I was doing it, like during the last batch of uploads, and I know that sounds like we're really bad with our timing and that, but like, I was doing it every Tuesday and Thursday, so I might keep that up. So yeah, this will be a few weeks' time actually. It's part 17, so Origins will be out by then. Way to make us feel dated. Yeah. So
Wait, is that a turkey?
The hell is it?
See, it's a
Yeah.
turkey.
So
Do you go through Fuchsia first, Fuchsia City, and then you
I
go up to
Well, you
Saffron?
can go either way, can't you? I'm gonna attempt to go to Fuchsia, then take a little detour back to Saffron in a bit, but that's about where I'm at this point in recording.
Okay.
So, yeah. But anyway, that hour it might be a little while before this gets uploaded. Have you guys heard about poor Queen Victoria dying? That was alright, Shane.
Yeah. Change the tea.
This is the tea you need to pass the guards for
And
Saffron.
above this place is where you get eaten.
Yeah, you have to go around the back way for Evie. Yeah. And there's that random Poliwell guy.
Oh, you're going.
So you get
Evie.
Evie.
Am I going? Oh yeah, I must have gone and get it. I didn't remember doing this. This is great, like, area design here.
It's just a Pokeball on the table. Will you take it? Yes. You're
Free
thief.
shit, free shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
The guy's there. Look, he doesn't even attempt to do.
Free stuff.
Nick.
Yeah.
Why? What you did?
I'm gonna take the stuff
Evie.
now.
I'm now curious of what the 3 evolutions you picked.
I don't know, but anyway, as it's,
Mutant.
as it's genetically
Yeah.
unstable,
It
it
is.
works.
Just thinking of like X-Men. Oh, it's just Eevee.
It can survive any environment. What if you threw it in with a bunch of stoners? What would it become?
I do not know. This will be a question we ponder.
Damn it, Steve.